What stood out to you about the run game throughout camp? Like, what are things you think you guys will be able to hang your hat on?
Just consistency, getting the yardage when the play might not be perfect. You want to play with run game with an attitude and a mentality. And we're going to coach it to gain every hat, every leverage, and things like that. But to be honest with you, sometimes they got guys going to lose them. Sometimes the guys going to get over the top a little faster. Sometimes that double team is going to not get there as quick. We're going to hang on because we had to stay on the double team line back over the top quicker. So how are we going to still get positive yardage? So it's just like golf, man. We're just trying to advance the ball. Some people hit it high, some people hit it low. But we got to make sure we're advancing the ball. We're not taking as many zero-minus games. So I thought it's been consistently been doing a good job of getting that. If it ain't 6, at least it's 3.
Is that a skill set for the running backs? Is there other position groups?
All strain, finish, understanding. But I do think these backs have done a good job of displaying that's one of their high attributes that they can do.
Coach, what stands out about Georgia Tech on film, and what kind of is going to go into the game plan to kind of slow them down?
I mean, I think the size of them, sure size inside. They got 2 good interior guys. You got a good twitchy defensive end with Mamelo, athletic, speed, can chase things off the backside. Has done a good job. And we also got the guys that have played with some of those guys. KJ knows him, Ferg, New Bank. So they got some little crossover there. But I just think with that D-line, just the size and athleticism they have on the edge. You got an experienced guy coming back that didn't get to play last year that we played against in 2022. So they got some guys that have been there for a while. Grew up in that system, so they're not going to make very many mistakes.
What stands out? I know you faced the defensive coordinator who was at Duke last year. What stands out about his defense, and how do you weigh maybe the personnel they have versus what you know about the scheme he's going to be
unique
running?
Run fits. Sometimes the picture doesn't show who's fitting what gap. You know how to manipulate the scheme and basically who's gap, twisting up the front. They do a good job of that, and manipulating who plays the C gap and D gap and where that safety's fitting and things. So I think they do a good job of protecting the perimeter, but also doing a good job of disguising where guys are lined to where they're actually fitting.
What are your thoughts on the wide receivers, especially like the last week and a half or so of practice?
Yeah, man, they're doing what they're supposed to do. We got good explosive guys that's catching the ball and running. That's what they're supposed to do, and we expect them to do that. So it's good to see it coming together. Now, that position of all positions is the real one of camp. Ain't nobody putting more yardage and miles per hour and yardage on the field and miles that they're putting in. So there's an attrition that comes with that as well. I think, we gave them a little time off. They had a couple of days in between. The legs got back under, so they had to look fast again. So there's also that grind and attrition of camp. So you're getting to see them that speed full display after we take care of them a little bit.
Kind of talk about the wide receivers, Jalen Brown, and so much of the freshman. He's a star on the depth chart. What do you think will set himself apart this week?
I mean, you can be a starter today. You won tomorrow. So it's just reality. He's earned what he got. That's the reality of it is now. Different packages. We can come out in different packages. We can come out in different personnel grouping. But no, he's a guy I'm excited about because he's starting to put it all together because he had to come in and learn it too. And he faced a little bit of adversity in the spring. So I'm excited about the receiver group because all those young guys are stepping up. Elijah, Jalen, those guys are going to be around here for a while. Hakeem, those guys are going to be here for a while. So to watch them grow and prosper and watching them make plays now is exciting.
It seems like DJ's last couple practices have been some of the better ones we've seen from him this preseason. I guess where have you seen the most growth from him over these 20-some practices? And I guess how encouraging is it? It seems like he's playing some of his best ball right now in the season here.
Yeah, you want him to progress as we go, but also the install stops. I mean, we had 9 installs through 9 practices. So, each day was something new that you got to go back and review. So it's hard to say he's gotten better throughout. He has, but also the install stop is more specific to what the game plan is. So he's going to look a little bit better because his understanding is not just installing new offensive plays as we're going through camp.
Coach, in today's day and age of college football, I think they have deep transfers on the defensive side. How hard is it to game plan without seeing anything on film?
Oh, they got film. They transfer, yeah. They could probably play somewhere else. Now we're going to watch the high school film and everything. We're going to find a way to get the evaluation. So I think it's just detailing where you get the film from and make sure you got a good resource on it.
What are things with DJ's game that you're confident in, that you know for a fact that he's going to do well on game
Age and
day?
experience, poise. He's not going to come out there big-eyed or worry about the trip. He's going to be able to handle distractions because he's seen them all. He's seen the highs, the lows. So he provides that steady, constant voice to guys who maybe haven't do. You talk about the inexperience at the receiving position. He's perfect for them because guys, I've been there. I've done it. When you get those calm eyes in the huddle on the field, it does something to those players.
For you as a coach, when you see a quarter, especially that position, have those calm eyes, like what does that do for you for confidence?
Been fortunate being here with Jordan and DJ. So I've been spoiled, and then even back in my old days, we had consistent quarterback play where I've been, so I've been spoiled in professional.
Coach, what stands out about Coach Fertitta, and how much confidence do you have to handle the shift?
Yeah, Coach Fertitta's been here for 2 years. He's been in the room, so it's not really a shift or a transition. He knows what it is. He knows what's going on. He's a great asset to us coming from Louisville, so I think that he'll be fine. Nothing's really that drastically different. He knows what the expectation is. He's going in year 3 here. with this system, so he'll be fine.
Is it also helpful that you got a veteran offensive line that can basically they can coach themselves if even the worst push comes to shove?
But yeah, we tell them throughout the week, man, our job as coaches is to get you prepared and make sure we give you the information. So, they should be able to handle it as old as they are. Maurice Smith was here before I got here. So if he can't handle it, then I don't know who can. But I'm expecting those guys to show up, be who they are, and be what they've been all camp.
You're not going to be on the sidelines. What are your plans to watch the game? Like, what are you doing?
I don't know yet, man. I might, find me a pub somewhere and see what's going on, man. Go be a fan for a day. Who knows?
How much does Coach Fertitta help you out? Like, what does he kind of do in the program? He's not a guy that gets
with that rule change, he's assisting in everything. Before the rule change, man, he was all breakdowns, advanced scouting, information, critiquing, accountability. Sometimes coaches, that's the good thing about our relationship is some coaches don't want accountability. I'm going to do it the way I do, and I can hide excuses what I do. You want your friend in there. He's a friend of mine. He also is an accountability partner where he's making sure we're on top of it. We're seeing every angle. We're holding ourselves just like we hold the players together. So to have that dynamic with our relationship where we checking some balances to make sure we're doing what's right has advanced that group so much. And you saw the gains go as we started when he came into the program.
I know that the rules change this offseason where he can kind of have a more active role in practice. How has that helped Matt?
It's huge. It's huge. We can split the line because we're a unit. Everybody talks about the O-line, but the guard position is completely different from the tackle position, which is completely different from the center position. There's 3 positions in that one unit that need their own detailed coaching and instruction. So that gives you a chance to break that up a little bit more instead of always working it together so you can get into minor details of the gameplay.
Coach, how comfortable is the offense right now with the coach to player? How much communication is that kind of what you guys are going to do mostly during the season?
Well, yeah, you can't handicap yourself with it either. You can get a quarterback a quick blast, give us some information, but in the reality is he got to go play. It's not like playing Madden where you got to control it with a thing. You can tell him, hey, throw the post, throw this. Like that's not how it works. But you can give him a quick reminder, calm him, little novelties, a little bit more huddle. So I think that's an added benefit from all the NFL coaches we talk about. But nobody's out there direct instructing them during the play. You just give him a quick reminder, let him go play. You still got to know what's going on.
Where have you seen Kyle Morlock grow this preseason, the tight end as a whole? One of those two guys.
Yeah, Kyle Morlock, I like his consistency. It's a guy that's not very noticeable, but he's always there. And when you're not noticed in the run game, that's good. You're not getting exposed. And when you notice a little bit of the pass game, he's made those contested catches. I went to DJ, I said, who you trust? He said, I trust Cal. So I think that he's earned that trust in his work, and it's consistent every day. He's been out here every day, every practice, and just goes to work. So there's something to be said for that consistency.
What about this guys like Amari Williams?
Amari Williams should be at the prom, man. He should be in high school. So for him to be out here and still protect that major role, that's kudos to him. He's a ball player, man. He's going to be a special, special talent.